What if I told you that you're probably earning half of what you think you are? And that most people are literally trading their lives for things they don't even want? Stay with me, because today we're diving into a book that has helped over 1 million people completely transform their relationship with money and achieve true financial freedom. Here's the reality. You wake up, commute to work, spend over 8 hours at a job, commute back, feel exhausted, maybe buy something to make yourself feel better, and repeat. Sound familiar? You're caught in what the authors call the money trap, working harder and harder, but never feeling like you're getting ahead. You're trading the most precious thing you have, your life energy, for money, but you're not even sure if it's worth it. That's where your money or your life comes in. This isn't just another budgeting book. It's a complete paradigm shift. Written by Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez, this book presents a 9-step program that will help you. Discover your true hourly wage. Spoiler, it's probably shocking. Stop spending money on things that don't actually make you happy. Calculate exactly how much money you need to never work again. Find work that fulfills you instead of drains you. And ultimately, buy back your freedom. This book has been a game changer for over 1 million readers worldwide. People have used these principles to retire in their 30s, leave soul-crushing jobs to pursue their passions, and discover that they actually need far less money than they thought to live incredibly fulfilling lives. The concepts are so powerful that they've sparked an entire movement around financial independence and early retirement. I picked up this book when I was feeling completely overwhelmed by my finances and wondering if I'd ever be able to break free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. What I discovered wasn't just a new way to manage money, it was a completely new way to think about life itself. The question isn't really about money at all. It's about time, energy, and what you're willing to trade your life for. I'm going to walk you through the 9 most powerful insights from this book. You'll learn how to calculate what your time is really worth, the simple tracking method that reveals where your money actually goes, how to align your spending with your deepest values, the magic number that represents your financial independence, and the mindset shift that turns money from your master into your tool. Whether you're drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, or just feeling like there has to be a better way, this book offers a clear path forward. If you're ready to stop trading your life for money and start using money to buy back your life, hit that like button, subscribe for more life-changing book summaries, and let's dive into these 9 transformative principles. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at money the same way again. 1. Calculate your true hourly wage. Your real hourly wage isn't just your salary divided by hours worked. It's your after-tax income minus all work-related expenses, commuting, work clothes, meals out, stress relief purchases, etc., divided by the total time you dedicate to work, including commute, overtime, decompression time. This reveals the true cost of your time and often shows you're earning far less than you think. For example, Sarah thinks she earns $25 per hour at her office job. After accounting for taxes, $5 per hour, commuting costs, $2 per hour, work clothes and lunches, $3 per hour, and the 2 hours daily she spends commuting and decompressing, her true hourly wage is actually $12 per hour for a 12-hour workday commitment. 2. Track every penny you spend. Conscious spending requires awareness of where every dollar goes. By meticulously tracking all expenses without judgment, you gain clarity about your spending patterns and can identify areas where money flows unconsciously. This isn't about restriction. It's about awareness leading to intentional choices. For example, Mike started tracking his expenses and discovered he was spending $180 monthly on subscription services he rarely used, $240 on coffee shops, and $150 on impulse Amazon purchases. This $570 monthly, $6,840 annually, was flowing out unconsciously until tracking revealed these patterns. 3. Align spending with your values. Money should be spent on things that truly bring fulfillment and align with your core values and life purpose. Many expenses that seem necessary are actually misaligned with what matters most to you. Every purchase should be evaluated against whether it increases your life satisfaction and moves you toward your goals. Example: Jennifer realized she was spending $400 monthly on designer clothes for social status, but felt most fulfilled volunteering at animal shelters. She redirected that money toward a fund for opening her own animal rescue, finding much greater satisfaction in aligned spending. 4. Distinguish between needs and wants. True needs are minimal, basic food, shelter, clothing, and healthcare. Everything else is a want, though some wants may be very important to your well-being and happiness. The key is honest recognition of what's truly necessary versus what's desired, allowing for conscious choices about which wants to fulfill. For example, David thought he needed a $60,000 truck for his construction business. Upon reflection, he realized a $20,000 used truck would meet his actual needs. The extra $40,000 was about wanting status and comfort, valid desires, but not needs. He chose the used truck and invested the difference. 5. Calculate the life energy cost of purchases. Every purchase costs not just money, but the life energy, time, you spent earning that money. Before buying anything, convert the price into hours of your life energy. This perspective shift helps you evaluate whether something is worth the time you sacrifice to afford it. For example, Tom's true hourly wage is $15. When considering a $300 gadget, he realizes it represents 20 hours of his life energy. He asks himself, is this gadget worth 20 hours of my life? Often, the answer is no, leading to more conscious purchasing decisions. 6. Minimize expenses to maximize freedom. The less you need to spend to live comfortably, the less you need to earn, and the more freedom you have to pursue meaningful work or early retirement. This isn't about deprivation. It's about finding the sweet spot where you have enough without excess that requires endless earning. For example, Lisa and her partner reduced their expenses from $5,000 to $3,000 monthly by moving to a smaller home, cooking more meals, and eliminating unused services. This $2,000 monthly reduction, $24,000 annually, allowed Lisa to leave her stressful corporate job and start a fulfilling but lower-paying nonprofit career. 7. Invest for financial independence, not wealth. The goal isn't to accumulate maximum wealth, but to reach the crossover point where your investment income covers your living expenses. This requires calculating your financial independence number, annual expenses multiplied by 25, and systematically investing to reach it. Example, Kevin calculated he needs $40,000 annually to live comfortably. His FI number is $1 million, 40,000 multiple 25. By investing $2,000 monthly in low-cost index funds earning 7% annually, he'll reach financial independence in about 20 years, allowing him to retire or pursue passion projects without financial pressure. 8. Redefine work and purpose. Work should be about contributing to the world and finding fulfillment, not just earning money. Once you achieve financial independence, you can choose work based on passion and purpose rather than financial necessity. This might mean career changes, volunteering, or creating something meaningful. For example, after reaching financial independence, Maria left her high-paying marketing job to teach art to underprivileged children. Though the salary was 60% lower, her investment income covered living expenses, allowing her to pursue work that aligned with her values and brought deep satisfaction. 9. Live below your means to live above your dreams. By consistently spending less than you earn and investing the difference, you create options and freedom that most people never experience. This isn't about sacrifice, it's about trading short-term consumption for long-term freedom and the ability to live according to your values rather than financial constraints. For example, instead of upgrading their lifestyle with each raise, Anna and her husband maintained their $50,000 annual expenses while their income grew to $100,000. They invested the $50,000 difference annually, reaching financial independence in 15 years. Now they travel the world, volunteer extensively, and pursue creative projects without financial stress. All right, let's wrap this up. We've just covered the 9 life-changing principles from Your Money or Your Life that can completely transform how you think about money, work, and freedom. We talked about calculating your true hourly wage, tracking every penny, aligning spending with your values, distinguishing needs from wants, thinking in terms of life energy, minimizing expenses for maximum freedom, investing for independence. redefining work's purpose and living below your means to live above your dreams. But here's what this all really means. You're not just learning about money management, you're learning how to buy back your life. Think about it, what if you could wake up tomorrow and choose your work based on passion instead of paychecks? What if you could say no to things that don't align with your values? What if you could spend time with family, pursue hobbies, travel, or contribute to causes you care about without worrying about money? This isn't just a fantasy, it's the reality that thousands of people have created using these exact principles. They've escaped the rat race, not by earning millions, but by understanding that freedom comes from needing less, not having more. People are using these strategies to retire in their 30s and 40s. Others are leaving corporate jobs to become teachers, artists, or entrepreneurs. Some are working part-time and spending more time with their kids. The beauty is that financial independence doesn't look the same for everyone. It's about having the choice to live according to your values instead of your bank account. And here's the best part, you don't need to be a high earner to make this work. The principles are about efficiency, not income. Whether you make $30,000 or $300,000 a year, these steps will accelerate your path to freedom. So here's where you are right now at a choice point. You can close this video and go back to the same old patterns, trading your life energy for money without really thinking about it. Or you can take action on what you've learned today. Start with just one step. Calculate your true hourly wage this week. Track your spending for a month. Ask yourself before your next purchase, is this worth X hours of my life? Small actions create massive changes over time. If you're ready to start this journey, here's what to do right now. First, grab a copy of Your Money or Your Life. The book goes much deeper than we could cover today. Second, calculate your true hourly wage using the method we discussed. It might shock you, but that shock is the wake-up call you need. Third, start tracking your expenses for 1 week. No judgment, just awareness. And finally, ask yourself, what would I do with my life if money wasn't a factor? Write it down. That's your North Star. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There's an entire community of people working toward financial independence and life fulfillment. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that will help you build the life you actually want. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the first step you're going to take? Are you going to calculate your true hourly wage? Start tracking expenses? Or maybe you're ready to make a bigger change? I read every comment and love hearing about your progress. Here's the truth, your life is happening right now. Every day you delay taking control of your finances is another day you're not living according to your values. But every day you apply these principles is a day you're buying back your freedom. This isn't about becoming rich, it's about becoming free. Free to choose work that matters. Free to spend time on what you love. Free to live according to your values instead of your bank balance. Your money or your life. With these principles, you can have both your money and your life. The question is, are you ready to start?